Hello and welcome to the D-Train and Juan-Aconda show. I'm Juan-Aconda.
And I'm D-Train.
And we've been trying to
Wednesdays.
And where's Dave, man? Have you seen Dave? We need. So I thought we should come up with something for like a different every day. So what do you think about Weed Wednesdays?
Okay, I like that.
And where's Dave, man? Because, for example, right? Just a couple days ago, there were quite a few states across the nation that have now legalized or are moving towards legalizing cannabis.
I saw that. That's great. That's great.
So I think there's a lot of people that are going to want to know more about cannabis, know more about weed, what's really shaking out with the weed trees.
Yeah.
Money really does grow on trees.
Yes.
Money's made from trees.
Yes.
Yet we're still using money instead of trees. Huh.
Ooh.
Philosophical. Oh, snap.
I don't even know. I don't even know how to digest that one.
One bite at a time. Just like an edible, to start with 5 milligrams and work your way up.
Ooh, edibles always destroyed me. I never did
Really?
well with them. Yeah.
I love edibles.
No.
I wish I had an edible budget.
I mean, well, they're...
And I wish they'd, I wish they'd raise, now that Colorado has proven the cannabis concept.
Yeah.
And nobody's overdosed, and nobody's died. I think, and now that we have more states coming online, I think it'd be a good time that Colorado raise the limit. So instead you can buy an ounce, you could walk in there, you could buy a pound.
But what are you going to do with a pound?
You're
not going to smoke a whole pound in a day.
2 ounces, right? And you used to be able to do that with the medical, right? And if you have a medical card, you could do 2 ounces.
Yeah.
But if recreational, they should change it so you can buy up to an ounce of flour and then an ounce of edibles.
Okay. They do have,
because that's what gets me every time is I go in and I buy an ounce
and then you can't buy any edibles.
I can't buy anything else.
Yeah.
Right. And they won't even
for the day
work with you. It's like, okay, would you drop a gram off my ounce and I'll buy a gram of wax if you give me the ounce price? Oh, we can't.
Yeah.
Do that.
No. It's not going to happen.
But you'll make more money.
Yeah.
By doing that deal.
No, it makes perfect sense. But they just don't fucking do that.
So
and it's completely ridiculous.
And I'm a pothead.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And yet I'm able to do this level of critical thinking. Right? I maximize profits, maximize product, customers leaving happy, more stuff's out the door.
Yeah.
Yet they can't seem to do that.
Well, there were some assholes that decided to come up with that, legislature of doing it, but it was just like, oh, let's do only an ounce of flour, and then you can buy 8 grams of concentrate, and then you can buy 8 edibles, which comes out to, I mean, most of them are 100 milligrams, so that's 800 milligrams of edibles.
Yeah, it's not even 1 gram.
No, whoever came up with that kind of math was fucking stupid. And then I think even topicals is still, you can't buy more than 8 bottles. Which, who needs that much fucking lotion? You know? That's a lot. That's a lot of goddamn, and really expensive ass lotion.
True that.
Too.
Very expensive.
It only kind of works in my opinion.
I've never had much success with the lotion.
It's not really the best. No. Not really the best. But yeah, I mean, there should be a way in which you can, like you said, maybe get 3/4 of a flour, and then maybe get, I don't know, X amount.
Let me get 27
edibles.
grams of shake.
Okay.
And then 1 gram of wax.
Okay.
Let me get 27 grams of shake and then an edible.
Yeah.
Right.
That makes sense. Yeah. But they still don't do that. No. They still don't fucking do that.
They would maximize profit.
Yeah.
Because you're still making your 50% on your ounce, right? Which is $25. Then you're making 50% on your gram of wax, which is like $6.
Yeah.
And you're selling that for like $40.
Yeah.
So you're making, $14 profit.
Yep.
You're making more money combining it and doing that deal than you are not.
Oh, I fully understand.
And yet here we are.
Yeah.
Not in the cannabis industry.
Still fucking doing stupid shit like that. We both were in the cannabis industry.
Let's get a little laughter at that. And the thing is we were in it, and we didn't deal directly with cannabis. We offered up accoutrements, accompanying products that went along with them.
Yep.
And our whole program was to maximize profits and increase sales and increase traffic flow.
Yeah.
And we put in the cases, we built the programs, we put up the POS, and the pothead still couldn't be like,
no,
you need a pipe with that?
Yeah, exactly. It's just like the upsell of all of that.
That's right.
And
it's like McDonald's has their $1 drink any size,
Yep.
but you don't just stop in there for a drink.
No.
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 No, 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 no.
No. You're going to at least get fries.
Yeah.
You know, at least.
Yeah. Or something
get
else.
Some fries. Yeah.
Like
yeah, exactly.
10 chicken nuggets for 13 cents or whatever. Whatever odd combination they have going on.
Yeah. But no, it was kind of stupid because the sales tax on accessories that we sold was a normal sales tax.
Yep.
And then all the flower edibles and all that was just a skyrocketed sales tax that I think we've discussed this before has not gone to anywhere in Colorado that we voted for.
Are you a bully?
Huh?
Are you a bully?
No.
I'm not a bully.
No.
So I guess the anti-bullying campaign worked. We're cured. $300 million into a campaign and bullying? Gone. Those guys are geniuses.
Yeah, we shouldn't have
what
potholes.
they should have done?
Our schools should be rocking.
Yeah.
We should have Colorado should be the most magical fucking place in the world.
It should be like Oz. We should have gold roads.
Yeah. Yeah, for how much money that they have now, that just keeps collecting and keeps collecting.
And then taxes are going up again?
Oh, my God.
What?
Yeah, I know.
What am I missing here?
And see, what people don't know is when we were working together, we were selling the accessories.
Yep.
After that, I was actually a marijuana broker.
That's right.
And I would go to the grow and sell to the dispensary and do that kind of deal. And then after that, I was selling joints to the dispensaries. I mean, I did that for a little while. And it was extremely difficult, actually. You wouldn't think it would be, but it was extremely difficult.
Very challenging to sell a rolled joint to a dispensary.
Well, that, and even when I was selling flour, they would nickel and dime me. They wanted top shelf shit for bottom pricing. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me? It was ridiculous.
It was like slanging crack to crackheads.
Yeah.
But it's weed.
But here's the fucked up thing is that people don't know is the excise tax. There's two sets of taxes.
Right. Break it down for us, D-Train.
Yeah, I mean, there's two sets of taxes before it even makes it to the customer. So the grow to the dispensary, those pounds of flour, the grams of concentrate, whatever, there's an excise tax that they have to pay on that one.
And how much is it?
I believe it was 30%. It was something.
I think you're right.
I think it was something like just on it was pretty fucked up. And so there's the tax there. Then there's the tax from the dispensary to the customers, which was about 20 to 30%. So by the time from the grow all the way to the customer, that's 50% tax rate to the state of Colorado.
So what you're telling me is the state of Colorado, because they're receiving 50% of the revenue in tax form, is business partners with all these drug dealers? Is that what you're getting at?
No, but they'll gladly take their money.
No, what you're getting at is right. Just because they're called government and state and they have what's called laws, and they change the word from cannabis to legal cannabis, it's just like vote and legal vote, right? Yeah.
And so all of these states that are crossing over, I'm glad for them. It's good. It's helping out with the whole taboo, the marijuana industry.
Definitely.
But it's going to be another bumblefuck of just more taxes.
So are you telling me people voted to allow the government to launder money off of a product that is still not federally legal? I hope everybody's paying attention to that.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that again really slow for you.
Yeah.
Everybody voted to allow the government to launder money off of them through a plant that is not federally legal.
100%.
That is called money laundering. It is illegal. The state of Colorado has been illegally laundering cannabis money for 10 years now.
Yeah.
Because that's how the law breaks down.
Yeah.
And the craziest part is we sheeple don't give a shit.
We have access to marijuana.
Yeah.
And we're excited by that. And that's...
You know what's crazy?
It's great, but it's
all those people
ridiculous.
in the 80s that had in the 90s that had access to marijuana, 80s, 70s, 60s. Shit, I remember good friends of my parents that worked at General Electric, and they were freaking these hippie potheads, and they had pot plants all throughout their basement in the 80s.
Yeah.
We're talking about life in prison.
Yeah.
Right? That never stopped anybody.
No.
But
no,
all
no,
of a sudden, the government's like, shit, we're running out of ways to tax people.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's go ahead and give them legal drugs.
Yeah, exactly.
And then all of a sudden...
And then here's also the fucked up thing is, like you said, you max out at an ounce, whether it's topicals or, well, not topical, like concentrates or flour or edibles or whatever. But the funny thing is I'm a drinker. I don't really smoke anymore. I'm a drinker, and I can go into any liquor store and I can fill up an entire fucking cart.
Shopping cart.
And then a shopping cart.
Oh, yeah.
And then after I'm done paying for that, I can go back into said store and do the same thing 80 times if I wanted to.
Yeah, and that liquor store is going to take your money.
Yeah.
And they're not...
Yeah.
And you know
There's
what?
no regulation for that.
And here's the best part. That guy at the liquor store, he's only going to have to ID you once. Once.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then...
So it's so backwards when it
it's
comes
so
to the
easy
marijuana.
to then break into, like, to get into the case of alcohol and then twist the top off and then consume that. And then if I consume too much of it, it will kill me.
Oh yeah. Or you'll fucking pass out or something like that. Yeah, 100%.
Again, everybody who's voting, that's legal.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's legal for you to go in and buy as much alcohol as you want that'll kill you. Right? And it's legal for you to buy cannabis. But we're going to limit how much you buy.
Yeah, you have to put limits on it. I think we read something, it was a long time ago, that they said that the only way to even OD on cannabis is you had to smoke 13 pounds.
Yeah, in a minute.
In a minute.
Yeah.
That's right. The consumption of that much THC, you have to smoke a ridiculous amount in a matter of minutes like that. And it's impossible. You can't smoke 13
We've watched
pounds.
people take slab dabs.
Oh, my God.
With entire, 500 milligram sheets and just dab it as fast as they can and not...
Yeah,
nothing
happens to them. What you're going to get is the munchies, and you're going to fall asleep. That's it.
So
that's it.
But at the same time, you could consume the same amount of alcohol.
I don't even know how you would compare
get
that. But
alcohol
I guess
poisoning.
Plow down a fifth of liquor.
Fireball.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, I would
And a
say
12-pack.
I would compare that to like a fifth of alcohol
Yep.
and just get trashed.
And then pass out.
Throw up and pass out probably. Yeah.
Throw up and aspirate on your own vomit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because it was legal.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Now...
And the tax rate. And I don't even know what the tax rate on liquor is, but it sure as hell is in marijuana.
It's not 20%.
Hell no,
it's like
it's
7%.
Yeah,
sales tax.
It's
plus
probably
something else.
probably sales tax plus a little bit of like a Colorado stamp tax or some shit like that. It's not 50%. Not even 25%.
Right. So, why do they keep the alcohol so cheap?
Because I don't know.
I know.
I think it's because it's been around forever and it's been sold forever.
Well,
and then
it wasn't because in
it's
1933,
it's a quick buy.
In 1933,
well, okay, yeah,
right,
yeah, the prohibition.
And then they started bootlegging, right, just like people who are growing marijuana plants, right? They're when the mainstream news here locally, comes out and they're like, oh, we busted an illegal marijuana grow today. Oh, wait, you shut down somebody who wasn't paying you taxes.
That's exactly
and a license.
what it was. Yeah. Because I think in the state of Colorado, maybe I'm wrong, but you can have 6 plants or 12
if you have
plants.
a medical marijuana license.
No.
Personally, you can have 6 plants.
Personally, you can have 6. And then medically, if you have a med card,
Yeah.
you can have 12?
If they license you for 12. But it's
Okay,
only
that's
6,
what it was.
Right.
But even still, 6 plants, you do it right, that yields a shit ton of flour.
Even still, right, the things that can kill you are legal. And the things that can't kill you are finally becoming legal, right? But why aren't they removing the things that can kill you? Because they don't care about you, right? And again, we for the last, I don't know, year now, we've had all this information shoved down our throats 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on get out there and rock the vote, right? And it's going to come again in 2 years, and then it's going to come again in 4 years.
Yeah.
And it's, even though it just ended, it's an important part. It's an important thing to discuss because cannabis, THC, CBD, BGA, LMNOP,
Yeah, all that.
is produced naturally in your body.
Yeah.
However, you don't produce alcohol in your body naturally.
No.
Right? There's a few rare cases out there where there's these people that have this genetic disorder and their stomach produces alcohol.
Yeah, I've seen that shit.
Instead of acid.
Yeah.
But yet the government finds it necessary to make things that are naturally produced in our body and found in nature illegal, and then we have to raise money, lobby, create all these facets to then legalize something that is naturally occurring in nature, and then they take half of it and they still don't take care of any of the things they say they're going to take care of.
Nope.
And so my question is, why do we keep going back for the abuse?
I mean, I don't have an answer, honestly.
Because we don't
really
have
don't.
to.
No.
Right, we don't have to.
No, I mean, we shouldn't have to do this. Like, it's great that they're legalizing it, but they're bastardizing it.
Okay.
In such a way.
I agree.
And they're taking advantage of it so badly that it's fucked up.
So
now, if they legalized it, and they did tax the hell out of it, but we're driving around on crisp roads, the air quality is clean, all of our kids' schools have the nicest computers.
They have everything they need.
Everything
it's all
that we
date.
voted for on
was taken care of.
Then I wouldn't have a problem.
That's Weed Wednesdays.
Oh, God.
This was a good episode.
That was,
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I give a shit. You
Yeah.
give a shit. No, you care.
I care about certain things.
I know. You care about animals.
Yeah.
And you care about protecting animals.
Yeah.
And if we had really good people on this planet, then we wouldn't have any animal abuse, right?
That's true.
So I think there's ways to get to what you want by focusing on some of these other things. Because if we can curb psychopaths in second grade, right? And then, by the time they're, in middle school or high school, they're not cutting up cats and dogs and doing all this crazy shit, right?
Yeah.
That's impactful.
Yeah.
Right? So just think about that come 2022, man. Like your platform's animals, my platform's cannabis and saving people money, right? That's what it's all about. That was our episode of Weed Wednesday. Thank you for joining us. I'm Juan-Aconda.
And I'm D-Train.
And until next time, we're the D-Train and Juan-Aconda Show.